Where are we?
Great Scots, Marty! I have no idea. It looks like the flux capacitor created a paradox of the space-time continuum.
Wait, I know where we are.
Where?
This is the model of our car, the DeLorean.
A model, you say?
Yeah, exactly.
How do you know that?
It's so clean. There are no newspapers, books.
Great Scots! It's true! Where are my newspapers, my books, and your camera?
Oh yeah!
Hi guys, first of all, I hope you are all doing okay in these weird COVID-19 times. Stay safe, stay home, and take this opportunity to create amazing stuff. The boys and I have been hooked for a bit more than a year now to the Eagle Moss built the DeLorean. For those who don't know, there is one magazine per week with a few pieces of a 1/8 model replica of the DeLorean from Back to the Future. So you can build it week after week, have fun and discover info about the movies. This is in no way a paid promotion because we did subscribe to the service and we are genuinely happy about it. The only thing as a modeler is that you always want things to look worn, like they have been lived in and with the happy mess that life supposes. This means a lot of little accessories. In Back to the Future, if you remember, the car is full of books, newspapers, tickets, flyers, and posters that Doc and Marty collected along their time travels. They are fantastic makers who can propose some of these knickknacks with amazing detail, but we decided to make them ourselves with a good printer and some paper. So there will be 3 categories to these miniatures. First, the posters, then the books, and finally, the object. Let's start with the posters. So this one is maybe the simplest of them all. You simply do a Google search for posters or whatever you are looking for, and you will find a lot of images. For copyright reasons, I can't tell you where to go to find the ones I have used, but I'm sure you are savvy enough to find them without any problem. In a Photoshop, Word, or even in PowerPoint, or any other software, you can resize them. I advise you to check the dimension of the actual poster you want to recreate. Divide the measurements by your scale. For example, for the DeLorean, we are in 1/8, so we divided everything by 8. And you adjust the measurement of your picture to fit this. Worst come to worst, you have to use a trial and error. You print a test, you measure, and you change if necessary. Depending on what you want, you can print on different paper, thinner or thicker, different color or texture. You can even use paper that you have aged by dipping it in coffee or tea if you want, an antique look. Photo paper can be a good thing too if you want to make something like a glossy signboard or something. Once you have cut it to size, you can crumple the page to give it a worn out look, and it will also make the paper more flexible. You can easily straighten it out after that, but your poster will always have the rugged look you are after. Then you can glue the poster on your wall, fold it or roll it up, if it's supposed to be like that. And that brings me to another simple thing you can do in exactly the same fashion. Newspapers. You just have to print them, crumple them and fold them. It will look like a mini newspaper. If you want, you can always make a few pages and make a thicker newspaper, but honestly, I think they look very good with only one. This would look great in a stack at the corner of a street or dispersed on the floor in a backalley diorama. And that leads us to our point 2. Books. For books, you will need once again to see what size you want to make them first. Height and width. Print a long strip of paper with small prints. They can be text, drawings, or even pages of a comic book. This strip must be a bit taller than the height of the book you want to make, say by 1/4 of an inch on top and at the bottom. Then you will fold this like an accordion. Once again, with a width a tad bigger than the width of the book you want to make. Print a cover for your book and fold it. This cover can be in the same paper for a comic book, for example, or in a thicker, glossy paper like we did for the sports almanac. It can be color card and once again you are the master of your own world. Place a line of glue in the fold and squeeze your accordion inside. When it is dry, you just have to cut around. You can follow the cover for that. And you have a tiny book. Great if you need to fill a bookshelf or just to have a book on the corner of a table. Finally, object. When you want tangible object like this video camera, you can always go to Thingiverse and look at their impressive collection of everyday objects. You will find some models already sized, or you can take a full-scale object and resize it to your needs. Of course, I wouldn't recommend to assemble something with a lot of tiny parts, but I'm pretty sure you could glue a few pieces together if needed. Once printed, you clean and adjust the print and you can paint it. Use some reference photo of the actual object to guide you. And there we are. If we put all this on the seat of the car or on the dashboard, we have the feeling that Doc and Marty have been traveling through time and collecting stuff from all this era. It is messy, it is lived in, and it proves that you can add detail to your miniature with just a few little things. Thanks a lot and see you soon.
Where are we?
Great Scots, Marty! It looks like the flux capacitor created a paradox of the space-time continuum. So we are like, no, Doc, I know where we are.
Oh yeah, okay.
3, 2, 1. Oh wait, no, it's still recording. Okay.
Where are we?
Great Scots, Marty! I have no idea. It looks like the flux capacitor created a paradox of the
Of the taint.
Of the tank space continuum.
The taint of paradox.